Merry Christmas to everyone celebrating. I hope you have a fantastic time with your friends or family or both. And in today's Christmas Day Polka update, I'll cover the latest auction from the ecosystem. The second round of auctions have started and Infinity is the leader with just over 5.6 million contributions. Engine's Polka project is a power to be reckoned with, and it should come as no surprise considering they were very closely matched with Clover in the first batch and they had so many contributions. Composable are also doing very well with over $3.9 million contributed, followed by Centrifuge at 1.65 million. And then we can see that the gap starts narrowing between Centrifuge and Interlay. Equilibrium is sitting at almost $500,000, but we'll see how things go because Polkadot have announced that the auctions as of round 2 will run for 2 weeks each. So they'll last a total of 12 weeks because there will be 6 auctions in this round. In the Kusama crowdloans, the action is still on for Cross Shadow with almost 30,000 KSM contributed, and we can clearly see that there is demand here for the Kusama crowdloans, but not as much as they used to be. Or perhaps people don't want to contribute to the crowdloans for which the tokens are already trading on exchanges, but people want to be surprised when it comes to prices on exchange listings especially, right? Because that's when we get to see how these projects actually react and how the demand actually works. Robonomics are second with almost 11,000 KSM contributed, who are the favorite to win next. And it looks like Integrity could win the next auction to follow, even though there was that KSM starter FUD with them. Now it'll also be interesting to see what happens after, because Pichu from Kylian Network could outperform Sherpa X, but also remember that Sherpa X has a strong community of people who have been supporting Chainx and badly want to see that airdrop, so they might outperform Pichu unless Pichu could come up with some new marketing initiative. Let me know what you think, if they could possibly lose out. And before we continue on with the rest of the Polka news, I'd like to take a moment to thank today's channel sponsors, CryptoDragons. So let's watch this short clip. Thank you.
Collect and earn with NFT Dragons. CryptoDragons is an NFT blockchain game and it all begins with buying an NFT egg, either a random one, an epic one, or a legendary one. All eggs will hatch on the 25th of December and generate a secondary NFT with a dragon with a random class. The classes that are available are common, rare, epic, and legendary, while also keeping your original NFT, which is the egg. Also, 10,000 unique initial dragons will exist at first, but there will also be offspring created through breeding of dragons, and each dragon has 12,000 different attributes in its DNA, which would result in billions of unique dragons being generated. You also have the option to guarantee an epic or a legendary dragon by purchasing one of the more expensive eggs. The benefit of owning a legendary dragon is the passive income it will generate you, as the platform shares 50% of all breeding earnings with the legendary dragon holders. CryptoDragons also guarantee an airdrop to every dragon holder of their dragon coin, CDC. A random egg will give you 1,200 CDC, an epic one 10,000, and a legendary one 50,000 CDC. These tokens will have utility when purchasing or selling dragons, as well as for creating offspring when breeding dragons, and likely for the Dragon Battle Arena too. Battle Arena will go live after the dragons hatch, and so you can already begin competing with the other dragons to either win Ethereum or an NFT dragon. There will also be a marketplace launched. One other interesting functionality is their 9 smart contracts, which all interact with each other depending on what operation you're performing, each one with unique functionalities such as one for handling DX, one for the dragons themselves, one for the battle arena, which handles all the different actions that happen in the arena for the dragon market, and even one for the crossbreed. It's ultimately a proper game that will give players an opportunity to not only hold but actually use their cool dragon to earn. For more details, check out CryptoDragons.com from the description of this video. Thanks for watching.
Altair have not enabled transfers yet. Even if all of us who had contributed to the crowdloan received our tokens in the wallets, the Altair Council need your votes in order to remove the pseudo key and enable balance transfers. They'll also be working on enabling the NFT palette so that the community can use the NFT palette minting and transferring of NFTs. So I guess we could expect this to happen sometime in early January by the way things are progressing. It's a busy Christmas Eve for Calamari Network as they're preparing for their Christmas runtime update. To talk about a little bit about this update actually, so currently what they're doing is the extrinsic fee is super low, okay, and here's a glance of a single KMA token transfer compared with other substrate based chains. So transfer on Polkadot is roughly 47 cents in US dollars, transfers on Kusama around 16 cents, Karura is 1 cent. Moon River is roughly 2.5 cents. I don't think it's 25 cents. I don't know why they wrote that. Maybe they made a mistake, or perhaps if you pump up that gas fee. But transfers on Calamari were super low. It's like, as you can see, it's like 0.000, like 0.28 cents. So super low, but they're saying that this has created a security threat to Calamari network. For example, right now it only takes someone around 280 US dollars to hack or to, let's say, attack Calamari's parachain, which is definitely not a good thing, and this is only for a single day. So with this new proposal which they're doing, they're going to increase the transfer fee to 2.8 cents, which means that for someone to try and DDoS attack the Calamari parachain, they would have to spend $280,000. So it's not as easy now, and they've definitely bumped up their security in that aspect. Now, next up, if you thought Karura was hiding under a shelf, well, you're wrong, okay? They have managed to step up their game. So the team recently announced some airdrop prizes for people trading on Karura to bring up the trading volume, but there's also a recent announcement. So Taiga Protocol will integrate with Karura in order to deliver efficient liquidity for uniform assets. So what's Taiga Protocol? Well, they're bringing TaiKSM, which is the first synthetic KSM on Kusama. By introducing the first synthetic asset on Kusama, Taiga is ready to take on the challenge to break down liquidity silos and enhance usability for KSM and many other forms of uniform assets. For example, stablecoins, BTC, ETC, etc. ETH, etc. Right? So TaiKSM is the first synthetic KSM that is synthesized from KSM and LKSM. Benefits of TaiKSM could be liquidity providers contributing LKSM or KSM into the TaiKSM pool experience minimal impermanent loss. TaiKSM can be used as collateral to mint KUSD while maintaining the underlying rewards generated from liquid staking and crowdloan applications. Traders can benefit from low slippage swap execution for the KSM pairs powered by a TaiKSM pool. Now, the TaiKSM Common Liquidity Pool can be directed to pair with project team's native token to help bootstrap LP pools to generate trading fees. So the question is now, will this be enough together with Karura's airdrops to motivate traders to use their DEX? I'm not so sure, but only time will tell. I personally think it would be more helpful if Karura would integrate every single available parachain token on their DEX with enough liquidity being supplied to not cause that massive slippage compared to centralized exchanges. Astar Network just onboarded 10 community collators to Astar as another phase completed in their Parachain launch roadmap. It's great news to see demand, but the big question still remains, and we won't know till we see the action. Will Astar be as competitive as Moonbeam once fully launched and live, or will Moonbeam outperform it, just like Moonriver has outperformed Shiden? That's yet to be confirmed, but I'll definitely be keeping an eye on the action and will continue to check the updates from both of these parachains. Equilibrium have also announced a lottery for their crowdloan contributors, and it works as follows. So they will randomly pick 10 lucky winners from the list of top 100 investors or users, we should say, who basically lock up their DOT with the largest contributions towards the crowdloan. So Equilibrium will grant them 15,000 EQ each. The EQ is again the ticker symbol of their token. Then there will be 10 users from the rest of the participants who will be randomly picked, and they'll get 5,000 EQ each, which is definitely great. Now, if you check their Medium article, 4 lucky people from the top 100 have already been chosen, and 4 for the rest were all chosen at random. Having a look at the subviz, because on subviz you can actually see the top largest contributors and it shows you it in groups of 20. So it's definitely not easy to get in because you had to have contributed a lot of money, so over 4,000 DOT to their crowd loan to qualify as a potential winner. You basically need to own about $115,000 in DOT in order to qualify, so that's not something for everyone. That's been it from today's short video. Merry Christmas once again. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.